Namaste, Hare Krishna. Mala nirmochanam pumsam, jalasnanam dine dine, sakrit Gitamrita snanam, samsara mala nasanam. One may cleanse himself daily by taking a bath in water. But if one takes a bath even once in the sacred Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanquished. After explaining the glory of the third chapter, the Lord described the glory of chapter 4 to Goddess of Fortune, Sri Mahalakshmi. By the grace of the divine couple, Lord Shiva learned what the Lord taught Sri Lakshmi and accordingly instructed his consort Parvati, who had a great desire to know the glory of the fourth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. The Lord narrated, saying that two girls whose bodies were turned into red berry trees due to a curse were freed of the curse and attained heaven because of the glory of the fourth chapter of Gita. Hearing this, Mahalakshmi became very curious and interested to know the details. Therefore she asked, prior to the curse, where were these two girls? How were they? Who cursed them into red berry trees? And what for? How did the girls get liberated from the curse? Please, my lord, instruct me on this aspect in full detail. I just want to keep listening to the glory of Gita and never feel satiated. Seeing the interest of his consort, Mahalakshmi, the Lord narrated the story. There was a place called Varanasi on the banks of the Ganges. A devotee by name Bharata lived there. He had his mind well under control. He was always meditating on the self. He was daily chanting throughout the day the fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita with great attention and devotion. Hence his mind was always pure and it was never perturbed by the dualities of joy and sorrow. He was very balanced at any time. One evening, Bharata went to a park in the outskirts of the town Varanasi. He was feeling tired, and as he had some time before he can do his evening prayer, therefore he wanted to rest for a while. Noticing two beautiful trees, red berry trees, he lied down there with his head under one tree and his legs stretched out under the second tree. Even that time he was chanting the fourth chapter with total concentration. And after some time he went away to do his evening rituals. Within a week thereafter, much to his surprise, when he came to the spot, he saw those red berry trees had withered. Bharata was also much saddened by what has happened to these two trees. 7 years passed. Bharata was on a pilgrimage and was passing through a village. Two children were playing in the street. They looked up and on seeing Bharata, ran up to him, prostrated before him and stood with folded hands. Bharata inquired, "Children, who are you? Do you know me? What for you paid your obeisances unto me?" The children replied, "Sir, it is due to your blessings we were rid of the life as trees and took birth as Brahmin girls. Further, due to your greatness, we are about to end this life too and attain our natural state." Bharata was surprised and asked, "Where did you live as trees? How such a situation came about? What did I do to remedify the situation? Please tell me in detail." The girls replied, "We were red berry trees in a garden near the place where you lived. One day you lied down with your head under one tree and the legs stretched under the second tree. You are chanting the 4th chapter of the Gita. Because of this, we were set free and took birth as Brahmins. And Bharata was much curious to know why they became as trees. The girl said, "There is a holy place called Chinnapapam on the banks of river Godavari. There was a Brahmana by name Satyatapas was engaged in intense penance there. In summer, he would perform tapas in the midst of 5 fires. He would perform penance drenching in the rain in the monsoon season. He was totally disinterested in everything except his self. Even Brahma appreciated him. But Indra was scared that Brahmana's austerity may endanger his position. Therefore he summoned us, both of us, who were celestial damsels, and instructed that we should stop Satyatapas in his penance, because the Brahmana was aspiring for the chair of Indra. Under the instruction of Indra, we both came over the banks of Godavari and tried our best to break the austerity, the penance of Satyatapas through music, dance, and other enchanting things. Finally, unable to suffer the disturbance any longer, the great Brahmana opened his eyes. Looking at us standing there nude before him, he cursed that we turned into red berry trees. We fell at his feet and begged forgiveness. We pleaded that we were only subservient of Indra. That Brahmana, who was very kind, took pity on us and said, "You will be born as red berry trees." A Brahmana named Bharata will be chanting there the 4th chapter of the Gita continuously. Coming into contact with him, you will be born as Brahmin girls. When you are 7 years of age, you will again meet him. At your request, he will teach you the 4th chapter of the Gita. Thereby, you will be freed of life as a human being and return to your original status. And in due course of time, you will attain liberation as well. Narrating the reason for them to become trees, these girls then fell at the feet of Bharata and told him to teach them the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Bharata was much surprised by all this. He instructed them on the 4th chapter, and the girls turned into celestial damsels once again. Bharata started to chant daily the 4th chapter of the Gita, with more involvement after experiencing all this. That is the glory of 4th chapter. In this chapter, Krishna incarnation is explained, that he is not an illusion. He is omniscient. He is real. He is born out of his own will, not because of karma. He descended into this world to re-establish the dharma and to protect the good ones and to destroy the wicked ones. And in this chapter, various types of karma yoga are also explained. Thank you. Namaste. Hare Krishna.